Hi. What you see is the pathway for FaCES participants. At the center of the pathway is where participants earn a CSM certificate by taking the CSM course. What is CSM, and why is it that it plays such a prominent role? Work on CSM started with a grant from the U.S. Department of Education to determine the most important factors for success in school, college, work, and life. Yes, math and literacy are there, but this isn't algebra and poetry interpretation, but rather the most important math and literacy skills that people use every day in work and life. Next is problem solving, and it's not just about test taking, but how you use your math and literacy to solve real world problems that you encounter in life and work. In school, you're taught how to learn by a teacher, but in the real world, there are no teachers or classrooms, and you have to learn on your own. And there are skills to learning new skills. Most employers don't care that much about your skills, but rather about your attention to detail, persistence, and intention every day when you come into work to knock it out of the ballpark. And these are the same skills that'll allow you to graduate from high school, enter college, and graduate. And finally, the most important factor of all is your self confidence and belief in your ability to succeed at what you put your mind to. And what do we call these factors? These are the factors of high performance that lead to success. We then built a course with next generation technology to teach high performance, and it's called CSM. CSM is online and you take it at your own pace. It takes most people 20 to 70 hours to complete, which can be taken intensively over weeks or a few hours a week over months. And almost everyone can succeed with time and support, even those with extra challenges and have never done well in school. CSM is highly personalized to the needs of the student. As seen on the right, some students go straight through the required red core skills, while others are taken on their own path by CSM through the blue supporting skills that go as low as third grade math and fourth grade literacy. There is no persistence without frustration, so CSM measures and responds to student frustration, keeping every student in a zone of moderate productive frustration that leads to the fastest learning and that helps to build persistence. To build attention to detail and the intention to excel, the only passing grade on CSM is 100% on mainly fill-in-the-blank questions. Yes, 100%. And finally, in order to build earned self-confidence, CSM uses many different techniques. One of the most important is that when students learn new skills, they're told the percentage of four-year college graduates and all adults who could do these skills. For many students, this can deeply change their self-identity and perception what they're capable of. CSM does deep remediation to fourth grade math and literacy, and yet it gains credit at colleges with about 800,000 students and growing. Surprisingly, in most of these colleges, CSM satisfies the general education math requirement for an associate or bachelor's degree. We believe that within the next year, CSM will gain credit at most New Mexico 2 and 4-year colleges, and in most cases for college math credit, so that people with CSM certificates can enter college with the dreaded math course in their rearview mirror. For the majority of adult education students and the approximately half of high school graduates who have 4th to 6th grade math skills, their path to college is very long and only a handful of percent will make it to the end. What we believe will happen soon in New Mexico is that we can replace the set of hurdles with a single highly supportive CSM course, making a far simpler pathway for the majority of people into and through college. CSM's high performance spans educational backgrounds. In a program for high school dropouts in Cleveland, for instance, participants went to college in unprecedented numbers and then completed college in unprecedented numbers. CSM is also used by companies for employee upskilling, and in a Philadelphia health insurance company, there was near unanimity that CSM was challenging, motivating, and made them better at their jobs. What's surprising is that a quarter of the people taking CSM had master's degrees or above, and another quarter had bachelor's degrees taking the same CSM course as the high school dropouts on the left. The logic of this is that while different people need different skills, CSM's high performance competencies seem to be of universal value. This also demonstrates that CSM is not just an academic program, but also a workforce program and is used with both blue and white collar workers across industries and from frontline workers to senior managers. FaCES will be working with people across the community coming with a wide range of backgrounds. CSM is one course for everyone, working with participants from 14 to 65 years or older, with people from fourth grade literacy to those with advanced degrees, and in both education and in work settings. To our knowledge, CSM has the widest range of users of any existing course. Ultimately, the high performance skills that CSM develops are intended to empower people so as to provide them with resilience to the many challenges life throws at us, as well as the earned self confidence to grasp for the many opportunities available in New Mexico. Thanks for listening to this CSM introduction.